asked you for your account number. I never asked you for your account number. Why would I do that? You work for Liz Morrow. You work for Liz Morrow. You trying to make me look like a criminal?
I'm not making you look like a criminal.
I didn't ask you for your bank account.
You're asking me all these
no,
questions.
I didn't.
Yes, you are. You like, where you from, Philadelphia? Oh, you can take the money out. And you over here trying to freaking tell me.
You work for Liz Morrow and you're trying to set me up. You're trying to set me up. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, you liar. You don't have any money I would want.
Why are you asking me so much questions?
I didn't ask you anything.
Following me then.
Because you took my video in the bank. Because you work for Liz Morrow. You took my video in the bank.
Oh, I did it. I took my friend's picture.
Yes, you did. You took your friend's picture with me in the background. Whatever.
All right?
Okay.
And why you hiding yourself?
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Because I'm going to put you on YouTube. I'm going to put you on YouTube. I'm wanted by the FBI. Okay.
Go get him. I'll be right here waiting.
He said I was wanted by the FBI. ¿Hablas inglés? No hablas inglés. Dijo que me quieren a FBI.
Ah, sí, pero tú me vas a estar grabando ahora, mija. Vete para allá.
Porque ya le empezó. Tú sabes que ya le empezó.
Sigue por ahí, que tú estás loca, hija.
¿Cómo que estoy loca? Él dijo que iba a llamar a la policía porque yo te pedí tus datos. Cosa que tú sabes que no es cierto.
Okay, adiós.
All right then. Just make sure you admitted it. That's all I wanted. You see what I have to deal with every day? That freaking liar. Nobody asked him for anything. So Liz and Aaron Morrow are trying so hard to set me up. So I'm in here, and the guy doesn't speak English, and he's like, oh, if you transfer from account to account, and he's talking to the lady, and when I walked by, he said something. I said, oh yeah, I think somebody transferred me, my old boss from PD Staffing. I said, my boss transferred me the same day, and it came the same day. And I said, and another time I got transferred from a different bank, and it came the next morning, like after 3 a.m., when they have time to process it. That's all I said to the guy. And so then he's like, oh, but I don't really speak English. I said, do you need someone to translate? And he was like, no. So the one guy in the yellow said that. The other guy, I didn't know if he spoke English or not because they were speaking in Spanish, but he does speak English. So anyway, I get online. I'm waiting. There's a blonde guy here in front of me. So I'm sitting over here on the chair. And while I'm sitting there, he tells him to stand in front of me, and he takes a picture of me behind him. The one that speaks English takes a picture of me and the guy in the yellow, the one with the shades and the glasses. So that's when I pulled out my phone. Then he tells so I get up and I go into that little cubicle over there. There's a girl sitting there now, I see her foot, but there was nobody there. So I go and I sit in there, and he goes, what you running for? What you running for? She asked us all these personal questions. I'm like, no, I did not. He said that I asked them their account number. I was like, no, I did not. He said it to the little lady right there. And I said, I certainly did not. And then the lady was like, okay. Like, she was very disinterested in it. And then she was like, okay, can I help you, sir? She started talking to somebody else. So that's why I turned on my phone and I ran out of the bank to talk to them. Okay, she's leaving. Miss? Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
What's your name?
Lorena.
Hi, Lorena. That was crazy.
Yeah, what was that all about?
No, well, guy, you heard him talking. He was talking real loud the whole time. Yeah. Oh, if you transfer from this to that, blah, 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 right? So when I walked by, I didn't know if he was talking to me or not because he was asking everybody and their grandmother a question. He was talking to him, and then he just grabbed you without even saying thank you to him. Yeah. And so when I walked by, I said, oh, well, somebody transferred me from Chase, and I got it the same day. And I said, another time I got a transfer, but it came the next morning. Like after 3 a.m., it was there because they need time to process it or whatever. And that was it. And then he was like, well, first he was talking in Spanish, the other guy in the yellow. So I said, oh, do you need somebody to translate? And he was like, no. Then I realized the other guy spoke English too. His friend spoke English, but I guess he didn't speak, right? So then that's it. So I'm sitting in the chair waiting my turn, and I see him pull up his phone. So the guy in the yellow is standing in my eyesight, and he's taking a picture of me behind him. I heard him say, let me get her picture, like that. And so, and they're faking it. They're faking it like he's taking a picture of them. So if you really thought I did something, why wouldn't you just say, excuse me, miss? Or why wouldn't he come over straight to you? Why are you taking pictures, right? Yeah. So I put my hood on my head and I ran into here because nobody was in here.
Yeah.
And then that's when he starts yelling, she asked me for my bank account. Who does that? Who's gonna say, oh, can I have your bank account number? What else did he say? He said I asked him for his bank account.
All his information.
All his information, yes. That's exactly what I did.
They were on a whole nother level. Like,
Yeah, it did seem fake. Like they didn't really have a real banking issue. Maybe they were just in here trying to.
I don't know. They were just like extra. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. But I'm going to tell you something. I do have an issue with a prosecutor who hates my guts. I messed up a lawsuit for him and his mother. Okay. So instead of it was his mother-in-law. Okay. So she got, because of my testimony, she was going to get $400,000 from Whole Foods. She wanted to get in annuities. Okay. And so because of that, they blame me. All these years they've been harassing me. I think they're trying to make it look like that, because now they got my social, they got my banking information, they got everything. They're gonna try to make it look like I stole somebody's something. Okay. Or they're gonna make it look like I deal drugs or something, because I keep getting these emails from all these hotels saying, thank you for your stay, would you please do a survey? And I'm like, I wasn't, and they're using that, the fact that I used to travel for work. Up until June, I traveled for a year and a half for work. They're using that I know everywhere I stayed. I've never been to East Garland, Texas. I haven't been to Boston since 2008.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I think that was a setup, because they know I always come when I'm in the area, like I'm on my way somewhere, I always stop in this Chase. So I think, and I said to somebody that I was going to the bank, so I think that was a setup for me to try to make me look bad. Because who would even if you suspected that, you wouldn't be in the bank yelling, she asked me for all my info. I never did. If somebody asked you for your info, you would say, why are you asking for my info? Yeah. You wouldn't wait till I sit down and then try to snap my photo. So anyway.
That's crazy.
It's insane. Yeah, and I have to always think about these things to protect myself. So I went outside and I got a picture of them.
Good.
Yeah. So anyway, and the one guy, he actually admitted, the one who speaks Spanish, I said, your friend said that I asked you for all for your personal information, your bank account, something that I never did. He goes, yeah, you're right. I said, I just wanted you to admit it, that's all. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, so my question for you now is, now my heart is all racing. That's okay. So